Hi, welcome back to my studios. Happy Tuesday. And we're in for a treat today. We've got a Tuesday tutorial. Yeah, backed by popular demand, the fab female founder, Grace Fodor of Studio 10, is going to be talking about how to get that bronzed, glowy holiday look. So if you have any makeup questions, dilemmas, comments, please pop them in the comments below and we will do our very best to get around to them. So it's going to be a really, really good tutorial. So I hope everybody is ready to learn lots about how to get that summer glow. You love my top. Thank you very much. It's just a little M&M polo shirt, but I quite like it because the detail's a bit different. You know, nice little puffy sleeve and all that. Right, let's get our friends on Facebook. Hopefully this will all work today. Hi Facebook, hi YouTube, how's everybody doing? Just saying to our friends on Instagram, we are going for the glow today. We've got a Tuesday tutorial if you're watching me in real time, and it is all about how to get that lovely glowy bronzed holiday look, no matter what your skin tone, just how to brighten and liven everything without looking too kind of tangoed and orange. So we're going to do it the natural way. We do have a Liz Loves, of course, on everything at Studio 10. So that is 20%, super generous, thank you, Grace, of everything at studio10beauty.com. Okay, so anything that we talk about. And we're going to be talking about how to use highlighters and bronzing powders and concealers and all of that, which I am sorely in need of because I'm sat here without any makeup on my skin. So thank you very much, Rachel. I've just seen that Rachel has joined on Facebook. Rachel is our social media manager. So Rachel, you can pop up all the links to everything that we talk about. Obviously, we can't link here on Instagram, but what we can do is we can put links in the bio, in the little biog at the top of our page. And also you will find everything, of course, as always, on Earlewellbeing.com, which is my mothership. Lots of comments, by the way, on Instagram about people loving Studio 10. Have you tried it? Facebook guys, have we got any Studio 10 aficionados out there? Do drop a comment on Facebook as well. Right, let us see, shall we, if Grace is in the house, because I don't know about you, but I am dead keen to get some makeup on my face right now. You are not here just yet. Help me out, Grace. Come on board. So I've got various things that she sent me, including some new things which I've not tried before, so I'm really interested in learning more about that. What I love about Studio 10, just a little bit of a background while Grace gets online, is that they are a very consolidated, I would use that word actually, from a consolidated brand in terms of the makeup edit. So you're not going to find thousands of colours to choose from. She's very clever and that she's edited it very specifically for midlife women. So midlife women, when our skin tends to be a bit sensitive, a bit drier than normal, she's really got it spot on. You know, for example, there's one lip gloss, there's one mascara. You know, she's taken all the guesswork out of it, which is really a nice thing. Oh, you like my dress? Thank you very much. On the cover of the magazine, you've got your new one. That's Angela asking on Facebook. So yeah, if you, has anybody got their copy yet? If you're a subscriber, this should be landing through your door any day now. So this is the July-August issue, and we shot the cover last summer to get the summer light. So I'm wearing a dress from last summer's collection from Beulah, which is an amazing luxury ethical fashion brand. The girls at Beulah are brilliant. They genuinely care about so many issues in the fashion industry, modern day slavery, for example. So check them out, Beulah. I will do a link to it. In fact, I think when I posted on Instagram, I posted this picture over the weekend to say look out for it, that it was coming. I think I popped a link to Beulah, London. You've got it. Lola Williams says she loves it. Excellent. Oh, Karen, you need to update your card details. Yeah, definitely. Give Warner's a call. Shaz Marie says, I got my copy yesterday. I can't wait to get stuck in. Gillian, hers arrived this morning. Christine got hers yesterday. Joanne says hers just came. Brilliant. Excellent. So good to hear. I am so looking forward to rereading it. Obviously, as editor-in-chief, I do read every single page and edit, and my team are great. And I write one of the columns at the back. This is my column. Stay cool. We could all be doing with a bit of that, couldn't we? metaphorically and physically. So yeah, so that's my column at the back. But there's so much good stuff in there. In fact, what I'll do is I'll make a little video and I will pop it onto YouTube next week perhaps, so that those of you who haven't yet seen it or haven't subscribed can actually get a sneaky peek once everybody has received theirs. Karen, she says she wants to know all about cream bronzer, where to put it. Is it all over the face or just the cheeks? Well, we shall be able to tell you, hopefully. Hey, oh, Kim, you've got your copy online. Excellent. Irish Mum, her copy arrived yesterday. Oh, dear. Nikki, I love this. Nikki says, I leapt on the postman this morning, exclamation mark, but he didn't have it. Poor guy, we'll have to do the same tomorrow. I hope for him, his sake, that he's got it. Yes, Calamity Annie, we do send to Sweden. You just need to pay a little bit more for postage, but we'll post globally. Ruth, mine arrived yesterday in Edinburgh. It's so good. Thank you. Oh, Glinda Hunt, you're reading it in bed, you're ill with COVID. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope it helps to cheer you. Right, okay. Yes, I am in my dressing room. I'm actually in my studio, so we do have a separate kind of hair and makeup area when we do our shoots in the studios in London. And that's where I am. So I've got this lovely big mirror. In fact, I think this light might even go on. Let's see. Is that giving me some better light? Yeah, that might be quite nice. I might leave that on. Looks very studio-ish, doesn't it? Just right for Studio 10. Here we go. Grace is in there. So let me make sure my volume's turned up fully so that we can all hear. Sorry, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you can't see Grace, but I will demo, okay? I will be your face. Hi, Grace.
Hey, how are you?
I'm super well, actually. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
You look well, you look glowing. You have to rescue me, Grace, darling, because I have got no makeup on my face, on my skin. So, and I've been chatting away here thinking, oh, dear, dear, dear. Could we please, let me just move that angle out a bit so you get less of that. There we go. Yeah, so I would love to know where to start, please. The starting point for getting my amazing glow.
Getting your summer glow.
Getting my glow on, please.
Right, so step one.
Now, you actually arranged for me to receive these lovely things.
Yes.
Another fab female founder for skincare. Tell us a bit about this before we get going with the colour.
I have to, because this was all about summer travel.
Yeah, brilliant.
Summer fun. And obviously SPF.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely key all year round, especially in summer. And
yeah.
Go-to SPF is Heliocare Factor 50. The oil-free gel doesn't bring me out in spots. But I came across this product.
I have just started using this too. We do have a Liz Loves. Thank you so much for recommending it.
Oh, I love
we have, I'm fairly sure we do. Yes. This is the All in a Day SPF serum, which I'm going to pop on my face in just a second. 15% off everything on 35000.com. So yeah, really, really good, interesting brand. So can I pop this on now while you talk about it?
Product I love, because in the morning you need your daily moisturizer, you need your under eye serum, you need all that skincare.
Mm-hmm.
You want really good SPF, and you need to prime the skin. And that's a lot of levels and a lot of layers. And especially when you're traveling, you want to travel light. So I came across this product through a journalist friend of mine, and she was raving about it. And I'm really into SPF, and I absolutely...
Oh, it feels nice.
It is so nice. And because it's got a very, very light tint, it just evens out the skin tone.
Yeah, it doesn't change your colour at all. It just gives you a bit of a nice base.
Gives you a really nice base. So for me, especially when I'm traveling light and I'm in a rush, I wake up in the morning, wash my face, and I put this straight onto my skin.
Nice.
So I don't have to worry about hydrating my skin, nourishing my skin.
So you're hydrating, you've got a serum, you've got your SPF.
And it's got that.
And a primer, all in one.
And it's
got lovely.
Veil, it's got a tiny little bit of tint that just evens out the skin tone.
Interesting, because I'm much paler than you, and yet we're still using it. So it's not a colour. It's not something you've got to colour match to your skin. It's just giving you that little bit of
I
kind
think
of prime base.
I don't even think it's sort of colour adjusting. I think what it is, the tint just gives a veil and it just evens the tone and it gives you a lovely sort of glossiness to the skin.
Just being asked what it's called, 35,000. Do you see the number 35,000.com?
Had very problematic, very sensitive skin.
Mm-hmm.
She used to fly all over the world, and she wanted a brand that if it works when you're 35,000 feet in the sky, which really damages your skin.
Like that. That's why it's called 35,000.
Yeah, I love it. I really love
Use it at 35,000 feet.
it.
That's very clever. That is very clever, and also very good because it's so drying that, you know, there's no humidity in the air cabin. It's cabin pressure, you know, all of that. Well, I'm very impressed too. Thank you for recommending it. Hydrate, Perfect, Protect, tinted broad spectrum serum all day.
And that's
really good. That's coming with me on holiday too.
Exactly.
All in one. Love it.
I've got my sort of pared down summer essentials because, you know, I'm off to Monaco tomorrow.
Wow. Woo. How very swish. What are you doing there? Holiday?
No, I'm speaking at a conference. So what was great, I was like, okay, what's going to be in my travel essentials?
Yeah.
You know, from start to finish. Because you don't have time when you're away and when you're traveling. You want to spend time enjoying your holiday, not worrying about your makeup and what to pack, etc. So that definitely step one. I absolutely love it.
Step one. There you go. It's going in my makeup bag too.
The difference in your skin already, it just creates that sort of veil of
glow. But it's also protected. I've got SPF 30 on my face now, and I've used a serum and I've hydrated. So.
And it's also broad spectrum, so it's not just UVB.
UVA, UVB. I actually really like the little bag. I know we won't talk so much about it, but there's a little travel bag here with your cleanser, with a cloth, a toner, hydrating and reviving toner. You've got a really intense cream, moisturizing cream for the evening, and your all-day serum. So
yeah,
look at that, really cute.
Really
cute.
And this. So step one, right? Then what we need is a little bit of coverage. So this creates a veil, but then for this time of year, even more so than my foundation, is my Hydra.
I love this so much. You know I love this so much. The Hydra Lift. Oh my goodness.
Isn't it?
Can you see how clever this is? Tell us what the little white dot is in the middle.
So running through the middle, that's a balm of hyaluronic acid. Because as we age, our skin dries out much more. But also in the summer months, I just think, you know, our skin's almost attacked, isn't it? So
completely.
For me,
and a bit more wine. Let's face it, a bit more rosé, causing dark circles. I had a very nice dinner last night, which is why I'm looking a bit tired.
Sounds, you're right. Alcohol really dehydrates the skin, and we
dehydrates the dark circles. It shows up on my face the next morning. I mean, I didn't drink very much, you know, just 2 or 3 glasses of rosé. It was a special dinner, but I could tell the difference in my face this morning.
Or we're eating sweeter stuff. All of that, you know, we get sugar cravings, sugar spikes, glucose spikes. It all affects. You know, your skin is really reflected in what you eat.
This is such a great concealer. Sometimes I just use this on its own, actually. Not even a foundation, because it's just, it doesn't cake, it doesn't crease. You can use it under your eyes and it doesn't crease. It just actually feels comfortable and smooth.
Most of us around this time of the year, we really like a tinted moisturiser. The only thing about a tinted moisturiser is you can't layer it to give yourself more coverage. So what I wanted...
Good point.
So this originally is an under eye concealer hydrator. It's a real, you know, dark circles, under eye brightener, and a dark circle fix. But it's perfect all over the face because it's so ultra creamy. So what I found
really good
is it's much more directional than a tinted moisturiser. And if you need a little bit more under the eye.
Yeah, you see how you could use just a tiny bit on the edge. I mean, it's really, and you can use it on eyelids too, can't you? Because some of us have quite red eyelids.
I love it on eyelids.
As a base, you could use it before using a shadow.
So for holiday, it's perfect. So you can use this, and we do need, especially, you know, if you have caught the sun, I've done that before, you know, when I'm on the beach, I wear SPF 50, but you still catch the sun, you might get a little bit of redness. If you're going out in the evening, you just want to tone it down.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I've always said this, we need more coverage. And also I've got a lot of pigmentation age spots, and as soon as I go in the sun, they darken. So what I love about this is it gives you that coverage, you can layer it, but it's so easy.
So easy. Well, Pen's saying on Instagram that concealer is the best thing ever, she says.
Oh.
I agree. It's really, really good. I've not used, to be honest with you, Grace, since I tried this first, I don't know, maybe a year ago, maybe not even that, I have not used any other concealer under my eyes.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of them. I'm a bit of a concealer, you know, aficionado, collector of concealers.
You know, the thing about concealer's quite dense, isn't it? Because you need that coverage. But to find a concealer that is really creamy, that you can buff it into the skin, that like you're wearing thick, heavy, cakey. Yeah. And the other thing is, it's got a slight, I don't want almost dewiness. You know, like a lot of concealers are quite matte, they're quite dead. And actually, gauge, we need products that are going to reflect light.
I love this. Jenny's saying, brilliant product, just back from Portugal, used it every day. Lindsay's asking what colour it is. Do you do different shades? Because I only really tend to use the light one.
You've got the light, or in the summer you might be using the medium. So we've got, you know, all the different depending on your
yeah. Have a look at the website. Yes, Julie's saying, is it good for age spots on the face? You said exactly that, Grace.
Because you clear it as well. So if you've got, you know, an age spot and it's quite dark, just put more on.
Yeah, exactly. You can build it. I've just noticed I've got a pimple on my forehead just here. Make that disappear. Thank you very much. Don't need that.
And also, they're not going to, if you're taking hand luggage through, they're not going to, you know, you can't take lots of products. I'm only there for
But here, I mean, you can just pop that in your little bag, you know, with that, for example. Great duo. You've hardly taken up any space.
Do you know what? Those two are perfect skin, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, that's literally all I've got on now. Just those two.
Protected, perfect skin to go.
Hydrated, SPF 30, everything concealed. If I was on holiday, I'd probably take the medium one, maybe. Yeah. So I go a little bit darker.
And if you
or you could take both.
You could actually get one of the darker tones. You could match if you really wanted to get into contouring, but in reality,
I think I might have the darker one as well. Let's have a look. She says, I fancy the idea of contouring. Maybe this is another light one. I think this is my other light one, actually. I think I took it back down to Dorset. I loved it. I loved it so much. It went home with me.
Couple of questions. This is called the Hydra Lift Eye Corrector, but you can use it all over your face. And then Leslie's asking if it covers broken veins. It really depends on the intensity of the veins. You could try it by layering it. If it's very strong broken veins, which means it's got a lot of blue and purple in it, then I would use a colour corrector. And what you would use, a colour corrector concealer, is much more dense again, and you'd want to use one that has an orange undertone, because it's the orange that takes out blue and purple.
Oh, interesting.
Just in the same way, if you've got redness, you need a colour corrector which is green, because the green takes out any redness. If you've got rosacea, you don't really want to use concealer or coverage, because it won't take the colour out.
Yeah. Kim's saying that she's quite sensitive concealers. I am too. I've not had a problem with this.
This is absolutely...
Cheryl, you're late to the party. This is Grace, the fab female founder of Studio 10. We talk about how to get a glowy look for summer, and everyone's raving about Hydra Lift.
It's such a great I almost
lifting moisturising concealer, which I love. Genuinely love that. I'll put even more on. No, I don't need
know
it.
what's so
Just to show you.
product is I did create it as a under eye brightener and concealer, but it was women who came back to me and said, actually, I use it all over my face. Just fabric coverage. And I just thought it's almost like a tinted moisturizer in a stick.
In a little stick, because you've got that hyaluronic acid in the middle there.
Just maybe I should change the name of the product, but anyway.
No, I love it. But actually, talking about all over the face, I've got your lovely compact here, and these again fantastic for travel. Look at that.
Yes, right. So
would this be the next step?
The next step, I want to talk about adding colour to the skin and just that lovely natural tan, sun-kissed glow, right? And I've created it in 2 stages.
Okay.
Right? So stage 1 is adding a tan, a natural tan, because obviously we carry more colour throughout the summer months. So the first thing we need to do is just tan up the face. So
is this the only shade you have, or do people have a choice?
Yeah, this is our only, because it's very, very, very super fine.
Fantastic. I love that. There's no choice, folks. This is just going to give you a bit of a glow on every skin tone. And the Radiance powder, which is this one, doing it the wrong way around, really highlights and illuminates. The SPF product, Victoria, it's a different brand. It's 35,000, 35,000.com. But we do have a Liz Loves range by Grace. Thank you.
No, I
so if you want to try that, then head to 35,000.com.
So this is the ultimate bronzer, right? And when we talk about bronzer, there's 2 things. One is semi-matte. A classic bronzer shouldn't have any pearl, any shimmer. It should be demi-matte, not too matte, drying. And I don't like powders because I think
I've never got on with it really well, to be honest, bronzing powder.
The thing about it is it's a powder jet milled twice that when you put it on the skin, it buffs into the skin, it almost creams up. So the trick, this is going to be hilarious because, you know, when people talk about how do you put bronzer on, first thing about bronzer is put it a veil all over your face, because what you want
all over, literally,
is add and tan up your face so it matches your body.
Okay.
Right, because we wear SPF 50, we wear big hats, we're sort of caught the sun here, and then we've got a white face. So just apply a veil, a wash. So
I just use a big powder brush like this.
Powder brush. This is very technical, right? Dip it in there, but do not put the brush straight on your face because the pigment is so strong, it will just look like you've been on holiday for 3 weeks. So do this and tap it.
Okay.
And then lightly, literally, just put it all over your face.
What I like about a powder as well is it is giving you an extra layer of protection.
Yeah.
Because it's a mineral, isn't it? It's just like a mineral sunscreen.
And the other thing is when you put powder, very light dusty, on top of your, you know, SPF or your serum or your, you know, coverage or tinted moisturizer, it helps set it. So hot and a little bit, you know, sweaty, makeup drops off. So the option of this is put as much as you need all over your face and down to your neck so that your face colour blends in with your body. Because my mother was Portuguese. When I catch the sun, I go brown really quickly, even with SPF 50. So I tan up my face, and this is sort of where I created the inspiration. It was like, well, I need to tan my face up. The other thing about this, the reason why I think it is the perfect colour, is a lot of bronze has orange in it.
It does. I know. I've used it and I've not liked the result. It makes you look terrifyingly artificial.
Yeah, and it just is so fake. Nobody wants a fake tan, even though we're it, but we don't want to look like we faked skin up.
No.
So it's got red. It's got a mix of red and brown pigments. So I've gone more for red, which is why it's more natural than orange. On how much you need, you tan up. So once you've tanned up your face, and then I like to...
So Devon is asking if you put it on after blusher. No, this has gone straight onto my serum, my SPF serum.
In terms
Put my
of the
concealer on. Put my concealer on, and then the powder, then the bronzing powder.
Exactly. So bronze goes on top of your base to tan up. So you
Teresa says, "I love this. It's so good."
Right.
And you've got there. I'm just loving the fact that it's giving me coverage. It's matting everything down. It's keeping that SPF firmly in place.
Yeah.
Giving me a bit of a healthy glow.
Yeah.
I woke up very early this morning, not feeling quite so glowy.
It's adding colour. That pop
How's that doing?
Hint of colour. You look like you've naturally caught the sun.
So much better for I tell you.
And you're using our cheek brush, which has this really nice big cheek brush, and then that, if you wanted to do a little bit more precision.
Okay, that's a bit more sculpting, precision work. Nice, all in one brush.
Yeah.
That's very good. Can I pop a little bit? I might just do a bit, because I actually quite like having just a bit under my chin, just to give me a bit of jaw definition.
Yes. And you can do it under the chin and also here on the jawline.
Yeah.
And because it's a
It sharpens everything up a bit. Stops you looking quite so jowly, I think.
That's really easy contouring, actually. For us, which we can do. And that's why it's really important to have a demi-matte bronzer, because you can't naturally do that. Because all contouring is creating shadows, depth. You can't do that in it. So that's why, for me, creating a product that's demi-matte and a powder was really, as you know, I'm a big fan of creme and liquid.
Definitely. I'm sorry, I think it looks like Facebook's gone down for some reason. I'm not entirely sure. Well, I'm going to leave it. Hopefully, they'll all hop over to Instagram if so, and we'll post it at the end anyway. So Facebook will get it. They just might not get the live.
Right.
So what am I doing with this little one here then? I'm going to
you use just to highlight the cheekbones, but I'm going to leave that for now, because for me, beautiful skin is natural tan and colour, and then you want that sun-kissed glow. So I like to pair this, which is to tan up your face and give you a little bit of shape and definition, with my Perfect Bronze Glow-plexion.
So that is this one, this lovely bronzy one.
So this is like the Plumping blush that you love. This is the Sister Summer product.
Mm-hmm.
It's a liquid.
Hello, I'm very sorry about that. I hope that this is going to last. I don't know what's happening with the Wi-Fi. We will see if we can get Grace back, because I've got half a face on. I want to get the rest of it on, hopefully. And then we're going to try and connect to a different network for Facebook. So hi, nice to have you back. Thank you. We are trying, I promise. Very nice to have you there. Thank you. We'll just wait a few minutes, shall we, just to get everybody back in, and then we'll see. I'll ask Lainey, who's with me in the studio today. Lainey, have we got another Wi-Fi option?
Yeah, that's on.
That's now on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, do you want to pop up here and see if we can get Facebook connected? Let's see if we can do that. Get them connected onto the system. Hi, yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Honestly, technology, it's all good when it works, isn't it? All good when it works, and very boring when it doesn't. So let us see whether Grace is now going to be back. Yes, we are back all together.
well. I'm relying on a bit of phone signal. Yes, we need to hear where that bronzing cream goes. I need to know it as well. Honestly, sometimes even in the centre of London, you just think, what is everyone doing? But suddenly there is a loss of connectivity. But we're back on, and we'll make sure that we stitch both broadcasts together, particularly for Facebook and for YouTube. Now we are getting to the stage now. There's that button there, honey. Where we're going to talk about the best bit, the perfect bronze Glow-plexion. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, how am I going to use this?
So we've bronzed up the face, haven't we? With the
I have
bronzing
completely
face.
bronzed up my face with this amazing.
And the
Just beginning to gather all my do that, but I have a whole kind of pile of stuff.
a little is when you bronze up, when you tan up your face, sweeten with your body, don't whatever anybody does, because you want to look like you've naturally caught the sun. So you don't bronze up your face to your shoulders, because then that won't look, your face never tans as much as your shoulders. So a little trick is keep it sort of 2 shades lighter. But what you don't want is to be bronzed here, whatever level of bronze or tan your skin naturally tans, and then a white face. So bronze up, keep it 2 shades lighter than your shoulders, and then it will just look completely natural.
People are just saying the connection is a bit blurry, so how's that? Is that any better?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good, good. Let's see whether we can use it on there as well, because it looks that might be
Okay.
So let's crack on with this one. So what am I going to do with this?
So this is the Radiance Bronze Glow-plexion, and this is about adding a sun-kissed glow, little bit of dewiness and shimmer. So it's a liquid, and also it will warm up. You know when your skin catches the sun and it's tanned, look a bit flat. We want to. So I like to put this on top.
Okay.
So little bit on your hand, and then I use my famous face brush.
The famous face brush. I love the famous face brush.
And this time, all I'm doing is I'm putting this on the apples of my cheeks, onto the cheekbones, into the hairline, down the nose. It's the high spots where the sun naturally hits. And it's got this beautiful gold, soft shimmer. It just gives you that real sun-kissed glow, and it lifts the tan. And that's what you want.
Nice.
And
so literally just where the sun would hit you.
Yes, exactly. The high points of the face.
Pop a little bit more on. It's nice that you can build it, not use too much at the start. This is the perfect bronze Glow-plexion.
That is a summer saviour, and I'll give you some different ways to use it.
So great. People are asking, how do you wash the brush?
Do you know what? I just wash mine with some shampoo, because they're completely synthetic, even though they behave like, you know, beautiful natural hair. And I just wash a little bit of shampoo and leave them to dry naturally.
Okay. Do you want to pop some on as well, in case I'm a bit blurry for people?
Actually, yeah, because I haven't got any on today.
Love that. It's your little summer must-have. Can you see how that is really just bronzing up my face? Interesting that you put this over the veil, over the bronzing powder veil.
Yeah, because the veil is about tanning your skin up naturally. The glow,
That's this one.
is about a sun-kissed boost. I like to bring it down to the neck.
Nice. I just like that I'm just looking a bit more relaxed, I think, because it just looks as if I've been outside in the sunshine, not battling with Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's fine. And then the neck is I love to sweep it through the eyelids.
Oh, let's do a bit of eyelid work.
Look how gorgeous that is. It's just warmed up the skin. It's got the light reflecting pearl. That's why it's a nice little double act.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, let me pop a little bit more and then you can see. But you know, when we're away, particularly or in the summer, you don't want to cake your face in makeup, do you? You just want to have that little bit of a glow.
No. Yes.
Nice.
It's all about skin. You know, with Studio 10, it's about beautiful, perfect, flawless, radiant, glowing skin with that flush of colour, healthy colour. I think it's all, you start and end with beautiful skin, and then you. Yes. So what's so good about this is you can mix it with your. Yes. So what's brilliant, because it's a liquid, you can mix it with your daily moisturiser if you just want a little bit of sort of a complexion booster. It's brilliant in body lotion. So mix it. You can put it on your.
Technology is definitely getting the better of us. But hopefully you will be back on, because I'm very nearly there with my beautiful bronzed up face, feeling much more summery, it must be said.
I know, but technology is technology.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
We hate it at the same time. And then you can use this with your body lotion, you know.
Love that idea. Adding this to a body lotion. I'll just show you again what it looks like, if you see it. Perfect bronze, Glow-plexion.
And also
so I've obviously put a load on there so you can see, if you can imagine mixing that with body lotion. Absolutely genius.
You know, when you go on holiday, when you tan naturally, you catch the sun in different places. The front of my legs catch the back of my legs always, they seem to remain white the whole time, because I don't lie.
No, I don't tend to lie and sunbathe either.
you can just mix in with your body lotion, and you can just effect a little bit here because it's got that gold shimmer. So, you know, head to
Nice.
good to go. That's almost a poem then. Summer, the summer makeup is that as your base, protect veil, even the skin tone.
35,000, that's your SPF 30 and serum and hydration and tint. Then you've got your veil of powder all the way over, so bronzing powder. Do you remember we put that all the way over?
Give you that natural tan because you want to match your face to your body, tan up the skin, or sun-kissed, beautiful glow, gorgeous eyes.
Not forgetting the Hydra Lift concealer.
Little bit of coverage.
Yep.
And then
a little bit of coverage.
So that is, and then you can
Plumping Glow.
off with your lip colour, but that's just sort of.
So my lip colour is this. What lip colour is this?
Okay, so this is great for summer because it's your lip treat, balm and gloss in one. It's just one colour.
One colour. You don't have to choose. Isn't that genius? I'll show you what it looks like.
Yes, absolutely. This is an everyday, gorgeous beach to bar, day to night, beautiful. It's got a really soft, peachy shimmer to it. It's absolutely stunning and perfect.
My lips feel plumper and more comfortable immediately. It's like a balm for the lips.
We do need to protect our lips in the summer. We forget about it. So I like to wear this on the beach as well.
Love that. How's it looking? What do you think?
Are
you liking this?
Really pretty.
Send me some hearts if you like this. I think that's absolutely a winner. A winner, winner, winner. And something else I wanted to ask you about for the eyes. I've got these two lovely things in my hand.
Yes.
Yes. Talk to me about these.
Okay. So this on your eyes is beautiful, but if you just want a little bit, tiny little bit of evening glamour, you're going out for dinner, these oils, and they are a liquid metallic eyeshadow wash, and it is the easiest, quickest way to glam up for an evening look. And you,
which one shall I use, do you think? I've got sort of a goldy one here and then almost like a rose gold.
Yeah, they're both really beautiful. I would put the either or. Which one?
Should I use the rose gold because I've got like a little rosy top on?
Yeah. They're both really ultra, super wearable shades. So with this, you just need a tiny little wash on your lids. And you can also use it as a liquid liner. Just depends, you know, what sort of look you're going for. It's completely hydrating. And then
I can feel that on my eyes. Can you see?
Once it sets, it will not crease. It doesn't accentuate any crepiness, and it is budge proof.
I love that. Budge proof. Is that a technical term, Grace? So pretty, that colour.
Lovely that is.
Really, really nice. It feels very comfortable on the eye. I don't think that's going to move. Would I put anything underneath, do you think?
No. Well,
just leave it on the top.
I'd leave it on the top.
So nice.
Ready to go
Let
out.
me just show you the goldy one. I can show that on my hand. So this, if you want to see, so that's the sort of the rosy gold that I've got, metallic, lovely for summer evenings. And then this one is the
both colours are very, very wearable as a sort of general.
So gentle. I mean, look at that. Can you see?
Just stunning. Generally, the sort of in the blonder hair colour, you'd go more for the gold, and then if you're more olive skin brunette, you'd go for the sort of rose gold, but I wear both. Depending.
Yeah, I'm actually quite liking both together. Actually, I've just put them on just to show you the difference. But I quite like
Stunning.
for the evening. And you know, if I'm going out or I want to look a bit more dramatic, I don't know what you think about this as a professional, but I sometimes do a little bit in my corner here.
Stunning. Stunning. Look how amazing that looks.
Yeah.
Because actually, a lot
And
of
hopefully it doesn't look too young, you know, because that's always the
sort of
thing. You don't want to look a bit kind of like you're trying too hard. You just want to look slightly kind of chic.
yes.
That's the idea.
It's sort of it's
What do you think?
shimmer, because generally you've got to be very careful about high pearl shimmer around the eye area, because we've got
Completely.
eyelids, we've got much more in. So finding the right texture and formula, but also the colour. It's a really chic, sophisticated colour. It's not.
Yeah. Beautiful, Grace.
Yeah.
Really, really lovely.
I love it.
Couple of practical questions, Pamela. The concealer on the website. This is the Studio 10 Beauty website, and it's called Hydralift.
Yes, the eye corrector.
Hydralift Under Eye Corrector, and that's the hyaluronic acid bit in the middle, which is so clever because that means it doesn't crease, it doesn't cake, it stays really comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm loving my look. Loving, loving, loving. If your mascara is drying, if you've had it for a while, what I do is I put mine in a little beaker of hot water. Don't know whether you've tried that trick.
I've not tried. I'm going to try that.
Oh, try it. Yeah. Yeah, it was Lily who told me about that one. And it really works well. It just, the mascara just sort of remelts. It's really good.
Oh, I'm going to try that.
Really good.
You try that. And then my last summer essential go-to that I have to take with me, I'm a great fan of, you know, beauty from within, are my GP
Gabriella Peacock.
Peacocks, because I use their Feel Great Fibre. I am the fibre queen. Honestly, it's part of my everyday life, which it's not very sexy, but
yeah,
fibre because it's good for sugar rush, managing your blood sugar levels.
Yeah.
But then I love these because they're my essential vitamins.
And you can take them in the travel packs. That's so good.
So
otherwise, you know, I've been looking at all my supplements thinking, how am I going to get these into my case along with everything else? And I'm going to have to like decant them into little sachets or packs.
These, which you know about, but I can't take these.
Genius Beauty, that's totally coming with me. We've got Liz Loves on all of these, by the way, so we get discounts on all of them.
You know what's interesting is I double dose in the summer with these because I more damage to my skin and it damages your collagen. So
absolutely. Well, what I love about the Ingenious Beauty is it's got astaxanthin, which is really studies have shown it to be sun protective.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, you should still use your SPF as well, but it's kind of working on the inside. And hyaluronic acid, which we also need more of, I think, as our skin gets drier and dehydrated in the summer.
Take those. It's too big and bulky to take on holiday, which is why I take these because these are handy. And this super blend has adaptogens, so it really adapts to my skin. And I don't just on holiday, I'm still focused on my supplements, my vitamins, my minerals.
Well, you can't let it go because that's the thing. We know these things do us so much good. And then you go on holiday, which again is all about rest and recharge and doing us good. You've got to keep up your regime. You know, you've got to keep up your exercise, drinking lots of water, taking your supplements. It's all part of it. Otherwise, you're kind of doing yourself a disservice by doing an extra bit of rest, but not actually having the nutritional support.
The only problem with holiday is I honestly eat and drink too much as I like, and I do I'm on holiday. Yeah.
I find that you need to set your intention from the very first day. So if we go out for lunch, like on day one, and I have a glass of rosé at lunchtime, that's me finished for the holiday because that's the routine. Whereas, you know, if I can get through the first few days, be really strict with myself, still get up in the morning, do my squats, drink my water, you know, don't have a glass of anything alcoholic until kind of, you know, after 6, then you find that, you know, it's better for the rest of the holiday, but those first 2 days, crucial for setting your habit.
Yeah, I do, in fairness, really work hard to set my habit, but it does go through the roof. It goes out the window.
But hey, you know, life is for living and enjoying, and it's everything in balance. We're not super strict here, especially.
Yeah, exactly.
It's mostly good most of the time. You know, I think that's a really good motto to live by.
Yeah, do the bits that you can, you know. So
Yeah, and not beat yourself up, because that just defeats the whole point. You know, you've got to have a bit of self-love too.
Exactly. And if
Thank you for my self-love today. I think I'm loving this look. Loving it.
Just looks beautiful.
I love the liquid eyes. I love your gloss with the little sheer tint. I love the veil, the powder. I mean, I love it all. Love the concealer. Love your recommendation for serum and SPF.
So actually,
35,000.
if you look at like taking stuff away, right?
Yeah.
That is my beauty regime.
That's your little regime. I mean, it would easily fit, the whole thing would kind of fit into one of these little bags, wouldn't it?
5 products and that's it. And that take from day to night. Yeah, maybe are in, but
I might actually just add one of your pencils, because again, they take up no room. I'm a big fan of your pencils. This one I particularly like, that sort of grey, dark, bluey, browny colour. You know, just using that just along the lash line, because then you can build that up if you want to give yourself like a little flick in the evening. I quite like that too.
A little trick is if you use the pencil and on the outside corner of your eye do a triangle, like literally pour in a triangle, get a brush and blend it into the socket. You can give yourself almost like a really grown-up smoky eye.
Oh, nice.
You know, going somewhere really dressy in the evening.
We'll have, I mean, I've just put a teeny dot there because it's the middle of the day, but yeah, I could imagine, you know, and these pencils, they take up no space.
Yeah, no. They're
so good. Really so good. Yeah, Pen says I like the pencils.
Oh, I'm all
What? What?
I'm all excited about holidays. I love this time.
I know, me too. Not long. I'm going in a couple of weeks. I'm literally starting my packing. So I'm starting packing in my head, if that makes any sense. This weekend, I'm going to go out and I'm just going to kind of lay everything out on the bed, imagine myself, do a bit of kind of projection, visualization, take stuff away, put stuff back again.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
What's interesting is I do that. My clothing is the same with my makeup. I really pare it down and I look, you know, different ways to how I can use that. So pack a lot of dresses because I love dresses. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. You can,
me too.
You know, wear them with flip flops. You can wear them with wedgies. So
change the look. Just as an accessory, and it literally goes from the beach to out to dinner if you want to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Grace, it's lovely to chat. Thank you. I'm glad we survived the technical issues. I'll make sure that we put the whole thing up as one long stream, particularly on Facebook and YouTube, so where we can do some clever bits of editing.
Nice to see everybody.
Thanks so much. Thank you for being with us. Look forward to next time.
Yeah.
Thank you for my look. I'm very, very happy. Thank you. You have to leave us, darling, otherwise I might risk cutting everybody else off. Wouldn't want to do that, would we? Lots of love. Thank you. Love all of that. So many good things to take away with us. This was a really interesting new discovery. So 35,000, that's the name of the brand. So it's 35 as in the number and then 1,000 written.com. And Grace has very kindly organised a Liz Loves. So we have 15% off everything at 35,000. So there we go. Excellent. And this is a cute little travel bag that they do, by the way, if you want to try their things. They've got the Clever Cleansing Balm that comes with a cloth, a Refresh and Revive Mist, lovely spray, really good night cream, really rich. And then, of course, that amazing all in a day serum stroke SPF 30, etc. And just to say also that those two great supplements that Grace was talking about that I'm a big fan of, as you know, two of them. One is the GP Nutrition, which has the powder of the fibre that you take once a day to stop those sugar cravings and to fill you up so you tend not to overeat. Very useful for taking on holiday. And also, of course, Ingenious Beauty, which is my favourite collagen supplement. And that's the one that comes in capsules, and it's combined with hyaluronic acid and astaxanthin. And as Grace says, she's actually taking more during the summer months to help with the effects of UV, as well as everything else stressing the skin. But I've been taking Ingenious Beauty now for, gosh, a couple of years, I think, at least. Totally won't be without it. It's absolutely earned space in the case. And we have 15% off both brands with Liz Loves. I'll make sure we pop all these links actually on both Facebook and YouTube if you want to check them later, or of course on lizearlewellbeing.com. If you want to head over there, then you will find all the links, which you can click directly through if you want to, and use your discount codes. Usually it's Liz Loves. Sometimes it changes a little bit. Al fresco for the Mozzie Bites. I'm totally taking that. I think the Liz Loves has expired, so I do hope that you've got yours already. Don't say I didn't warn you if you haven't, if you've missed out. Just shows you a lot of these Liz Loves, they don't last forever. Sometimes they kind of spring up and then they go away again because the brands don't want to continue. So always say, that's why I would make a point of mentioning when things are about to expire. Talking of, I am really loving the Essie Rewilding Kit. I was just using the moisturiser there mixed with a bit of the Glow-plexion. Love to hear your feedback on that. It's a different kind of skincare. It's all about rewilding the skin with the skin's microbiome. Fascinating. I did a very, very interesting Instagram live with the founder from South Africa. You can find that on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We don't delete these things. Hey, I've just had news. Stop press. News. Al fresco is back. They've renewed the discount for us. Isn't that great? So that amazing perfume, body cream, body lotion smells fabulous, all the different versions and the little travel sizes that you can take away with you, clinically proven to deter the mosquitoes. And if you get bitten to death like I do, I tell you, that is worth its weight in gold. So we have 20% off. It's Al Fresco Shop, I think. Is that the name of the website? Maybe you can just confirm that for me. And thrilled. Yeah, alfrescoshop.com. Liz Loves, all one word, all in capitals, gets you 20% off. So totally, actually a great pairing for the evening out would be your Alfresco body moisturizer. I love the Power one for the evening because it's quite intense. If you like a kind of sultry, nice aromatic smell. Use that with a little bit of the Glow-plexion mixed in, and then you could use that all over, arms, shoulders, on your legs, just as Grace was saying. You get your moisturization, you get your anti-mozzie, you get your color. What's not to love? Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, thank you so much for being with me today. Sorry we had some technical glitches. That hopefully won't happen next time. Back on Thursday. We are going to be back on the inside. So today we've had a real treat looking at everything for the outside with our Tuesday tutorial. Thursday, we're going to be talking to Naked Pharmacy founder and award-winning pharmacist, Kevin Levers, one of our favourite guests. We're going to be looking at turmeric and how it works. We're going to be looking at olive leaf extract and black garlic. And I just think this is going to be such an interesting discussion. I know many of you have put comments up that you've either got or you're getting over COVID. Some very interesting talk that we can have, particularly about things like olive leaf extract and supplements that can help generally with our immune system to help support us. So put a note in your diary, 12:30 if you can join me live. Otherwise, you can join on catch up later on here on Instagram and obviously, hopefully, back on Facebook and YouTube. Drop me a comment if you've got anything to say about any of those things today. Love to hear questions. My team and also Grace's team are very good at replying. So if you want to drop a comment below, please do, even if you're watching this later on, and we'll be certain to get back to you. Okay, have a lovely rest of your day. Enjoy the sun. Stay well. Bye-bye.